The scientists at Shell have created Shell V-Power. Its unique double-action formula is designed to clean and protect vital engine parts, designed for improved performance, helping make the roads more exciting to drive. Choose Shell V-Power, performance that excites.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Fariha and I will start the presentation. Shell is a worldwide group of oil, gas and petrochemical companies with presence in over 70 countries. It is an integrated energy company that aspires to meet the world's energy demand in ways that are economically, environmentally, and socially responsible. It is one of the largest independent oil and gas enterprises in the world and was established in 1907 when Royal Dutch Petroleum Company and the Shell Transport and Trading Company merged. By 1920, Shell was the world's largest oil producer, rivaling American Standard Oil, and now actively participates in the energy system's transition. The Royal Dutch later renamed themselves as Shell in 2022, and the headquarters moved from The Hague, Netherlands, to Shell Center in London. Shell has been present nearly 200 years with operation across the value chain, including upstream, downstream, projects and technology, and business operation. The Royal Dutch Shell is a vertically integrated oil and gas company with 83,000 employees operating more than 52 subsidiaries in 70 countries. Subsequently, the company is using a toll structure, which means they are having different tasks handled by different supervisors, and there are more authorities in toll structure compared to other structures. The executive committee is led by the Chief Executive Officer, Ben van Beurden, who was appointed in January 2014. The CEO possesses the ultimate power in all management-related topics for which the Board of Directors or the General Meeting of Shareholders are not responsible or authorized to make decisions. Based on the figure, Shell has more divisions beneath the 7 executive departments. For instance, there are 3 direct reports and also executives for the downstream director that support his role, which are trading and supply, human resources downstream, and retailing. Except for the legal director, every executive division is divided into 2 levels. The legal director will have direct contact with each subsidiary's general counsel, thus it does not mean that there is no support staff for him.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, my name is Amira Natasha binti Buhari. Okay, in this part is the mission and vision of Shell Company. Shell purpose is to power progress together with more and cleaner energy solution. We believe that rising standard of living for a growing global population are likely to continue to drive demand for energy, including oil and gas, for years to come. At the same time, the need to tackle climate change means there is a global transition underway to a low-carbon energy system. The next part is the value in this company. At Shell, we share a set of core values like honesty, integrity, and respect for people which underpin all the work we do. The Shell General Business Principle Code of Conduct and Ethics and Compliance Manual helps everyone at Shell act in line with these values and comply with relevant law and regulations.
Compensation is the total amount of pay, benefits, and rewards that an employee receives for performing a specific job. There are many compensation components in Shell, such as medical care and training and development. Shell offers medical insurance for its employees, ensuring that they only pay for what they actually need. The health plans provided by Shell allows the employee and their family with the flexibility and choice that is necessary to suit their needs in terms of medical care such as vision care, dental care, life insurance, and long-term disability benefit. Next, Shell also provides graduates with ongoing training and development from experienced business professionals as part of the company's commitment to assisting graduates in their journey toward continual professional growth. Throughout the duration of the Shell graduates programs, frequent progress checks will assist them in coordinating the progression of the graduates by gaining an understanding of the path they wish to take with their careers. Other than that, employees at Shell have the opportunity to attain a satisfying work-life balance because of the company's flexible working arrangements and paid time off. For instance, Shell is pleased to announce that they have become the first major integrated oil and gas business to adopt a new worldwide standard of providing 16 weeks of paid maternity leave to its employees so that the moms can focus on their families and spend more time bonding with their newborns. Last but not least, employees at Shell are given a financial and retirement benefits. They can join in an employee stock purchase plan as well as a significant company savings plan. Employees can take charge of their future financial security by utilizing a variety of retirement programs and services. The purpose of these advantages is to lay a solid basis for their financial stability in the future if they leave the company.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Anis Suryati binti Ayub. I would like to explain about Shell pay level and its strategy. The pay level is the average salary paid to employees. This may mean all employees, some particular group of employees, or a single employee of the organization. This has two implications. The first is external. How does the organization compare with other competitors? This question is a strategic one of how the organization wishes to position itself in the marketplace. The second implication is internal. The average salary is a reflection of the total salary bill of the organization. As you can see, there is comparison base pay salary between Shell and other competitor, which is BP company. Regarding both company are same industry, similar size of employee, and comparable revenue. The table shown that similar job position in two companies with the base pay. I have found that the basic salary offered by Shell in all positions is the same as the salary of job position offered in BP companies. For pay level strategy of Shell company, Shell has approached to pay with competition policy to ensure the salaries stay in competitive and comparable its competitors. Perhaps the major reason for this widespread use of the concept of competitive salary is its apparent fairness. In this view, comparable salary help in the attraction and retain the top talent in organization. Subsequently, by offering competitive pay setting will increase employee motivation, productivity, and reducing employee turnover. In addition, employee will be looking for an opportunity for internal development and promotion. Next, Royal Dutch Shell salaries averaged by department, which is internal implication for pay level. How much do people at Royal Dutch Shell get paid? C. The latest salaries by department and job title. The average estimate annual salary, including base and bonus, at Royal Dutch Shell is $132,000 or $63 per hour, while the estimate median salary is $130,000 or $62 per hour. At Royal Dutch Shell, the highest paid job is a lead engineer at $245,000 annually, and the lowest is a receptionist at $37,000 annually. Average Royal Dutch Shell salary by department include legal, IT, HR, and sales, and half of Royal Dutch Shell's salary are above $130,000. Next, we will discuss the pay level strategy to match relevant market competitor. First step is start by collecting job descriptions and comparing the contribution of each role to its current level of composition. slight difference within the same department and at the same level of responsibility are to be expected, as long they can be attributed to differences in education and prior experience. Next step is determine how your salaries compare to the competition. This activity is called salary benchmarking. They need to consider other forms of direct composition. The third step is establish or adjust salary range. Now it's time to put your research into action by establishing clear salary range and to adjust current employees' composition to reflect each role's value and to avoid the appearance of bias. And lastly, consider building in pay progression, clearly outlining ways for employees to earn performance-based pay increase is an effective way to reward high achiever and lure top performer away from your competitors.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Anisha Finas, and today I want to talk about pay mix and its strategy. Pay mix is the ratio between basic salary payment and variable payment made by company to each employee. Some company put 60% of variable pay and other 40% on their employees' base pay, and some company tend to give their employees 70% of variable pay and other 30% depending on their employees' position. Same goes to Shell. They also have a pay mix payment division in their company, such as they offer the base salary including annual performance bonuses, healthcare and insurance, maternity and paternity leave, car allowance and others that are related. And each division is determined based on the position in the company. For the example, we use the pay mix for the Shell's executive director as example to determine a pay mix strategy by Shell stated in the Shell's remuneration policy in Shell's annual report. The estimate percent ratio between fixed pay and variable pay that the executive director might get is 21% of fixed pay and the other 79% is the variable pay. As for the executive director, there are several items in the pay mix strategy offered, such as employees' benefits, long-term incentive plan, pension and also annual bonuses. Shell will ensure that the offer given will attract the interest for the executive director to remain in the company. Now we go to the first item in the executive director's pay mix, which is Shell provides fixed income level as a part of its base salary in effort to recruit and retain the executive director. And the total base salary for this position may reach up to 2 million euro. But before they can raise their income, the Shell's remuneration committees named REMCO will take the necessary action and procedure, and they will conduct an evaluation for the executive director before making any decision. For the employees' benefit, Shell provide a lot of benefits to be given to the executive director in order to make them to stay longer in their company. The example of benefit offered include a car transportation allowance, health and welfare benefits such as illness, disability or death at work, safety allocation, and employer payment for insurance plans. Next, we go to the annual bonus. Shell offer up to 250% of base pay for the CEO and 240% of base pay to the CFO. Not only that, CEO and CFO are also given the opportunity to own share in exchange for their annual bonus. Plus, in order to better align the interests of the shareholders, half of their bonus will paid in cash and the other half is delivered in shares. In addition, Shell will award CEO and CFO for long-term value creation tied to the company's strategy called the Long-Term Incentive Plan. In fact, the Long-Term Incentive Plan offered by Shell provide compensation for the generation of the long-term value connected with the Shell's 3-year strategy in performance share. Long-term incentive plan may be valued up to the 600% of the CEO base pay, and for the CFO it's up to 540% of their salaries. The last benefits: in order to attract and retain the executive director, Shell has offered an individual-based policy for welfare benefits, and of course, that include offering attractive retirement plan called pension plan. And the amount of the pension plan will be determined based on the rules of the National Basic Pension Scheme. Plus, the executive directors will be vested 100% of pension if they serve for more than 3 years.
Back with me again in this part. Pay structure is a system that defines what each individual and job role is paid based on their value to the business and the effectiveness in their role. At Shell Company, they have divided into 3 groups of pay structure, which is the short, medium, and long term. For the employee that joins Shell in the period of short term, they will only get the base salary and annual bonus based on the short-term achievements. For the medium term, the employee will get 50% of bonus deferred into shares for 3 years. For the last term is the longest term that has joined this company. The long-term remuneration structure is the employee will be given the shareholding requirement for tenure, the role, also the bonus and long-term incentive plan, 2 malus and clawback provisions. Now, I will let my group partner to continue the presentation. Thank you.
Now we go to the first software or application that used specifically in compensation and benefit, which is job evaluation online system. Job evaluation is important to determine the individual performance in the company. Shell also used the job evaluation to determine the individual performance, and it will be conducted online using job evaluation platform. The board evaluation is responsible for conducting performance review of itself, its communities, and every one of its directors. It is an essential part of the Shell's performance management system before any changes are made in order to determine the employee's salary raises, giving bonuses, and move to the higher position. Plus, it will evaluate the individual's experience, abilities, and the performance. Next, we have the Shell People Service software. The board believes that the Shell People Service software is one of the most important tool application for measure the level of employee engagement, motivation, and commitment shown by employees towards Shell. Based on the survey result, the board will hold an annual discussion, and it is to ensure that they are fully aware of the employee engagement and leadership abilities of Shell employees, including cooperation, working condition, developing people, benefits and reward, and operational effectiveness. Through this survey, Shell was able to improve the strength of its chairperson network, allowing them to be more effectively react to employees' abilities. The last one is virtual meeting through online platform. Because of the new norm of 2022, everything will be conducted online because we need to reduce the face-to-face interaction. So, the Shell's office management will interact with the employees through a different formal and informal channel, and this include through the live broadcast, emails, and webcasts from the CEO and the other senior executive. Plus, office management also use the online platform such as webcast to conduct online staff meeting, online interview with senior managers, and online publication through the organization intranet.
Next, I will give some comments on the composition and benefit practice of this company. The first is, in my opinion, Shell has a consistent global reward and performance philosophy that set clear expectations of employees. To assist in the mitigation of reputational risk and to ensure proportionality, the Remuneration Committee will use discretion to ensure the highest pay outcomes are delivered only for outstanding performance. The annual bonus scorecard and long-term incentive plan are designed to ensure that remuneration is clearly aligned with Shell operating plan and strategic ambitions. The second is, for me, it is a good for company to ensure that its remuneration policy reflect and reinforce Shell net zero ambition, because higher levels of fossil fuel output will present a risk to the climate change and to the long-term value of the company. However, CEO composition is being linked to environmental, social, and governance ESG metrics across a wide range of companies. The third is, Shell offers its employees an excellent wide range of good financial benefits and reward. Moreover, the benefits provided are relevant with local market trends. A benefits package can significantly impact employee morale, as they will feel valued and that their needs are met on multiple levels. In many countries, Shell has provided the best offer for employees to have the chance to participate in Shell share program, enabling them to purchase share of company stock at a lower price. So that is really good opportunity and benefit to them. Last but not least, Shell composition and benefits have strongly aligned with all HR components such as training, recruitment, performance, and other HR practice. And overall composition and benefits offered by Shell has flexibility and competitive pay structure and remuneration package are aligned with the strategy to motivate and attract the best employee to remain in organization. And next, I will pass to the next presenter.
As for recommendation, Shell need to maintain and focus more on taking care of the employees' well-being. This is because Shell already take excellent care of the employees' welfare by offering various benefits, and it's already helped a lot of employees, either by providing moral support or giving financial assistance, especially when the country has a problem related to the effect of COVID-19. So, it is essential for Shell to keep maintain and focus more on employees' welfare in the future, because it can attract the potential employee to come and choose to work at Shell. Not only that, Shell also need to keep promoting its diverse culture, because people will think that Shell does not have a narrow-minded attitude and biases in their recruitment and selection, which is they encourage women to be the leader in their company, and also they provide support and make adjustment for people with disabilities through the recruitment process. So, this will be one of the strongest abilities that can attract more potential individuals to work at Shell. That's all from me. Thank you.